Once upon a time, in the land of my imagination, also known as my childhood bedroom, I was the director of epic movies while wrapped up in my cozy blankets. When I slept, I would have dreams that were Oscar-worthy scripts, and in the dim glow of night, I envisioned myself as the next big thing in Hollywood. Little did I know, those dreamy nights were planting the seeds for a passion that would shape my future. As a kid, my aspirations went through more costume changes than a superhero at a fancy dress party. Watching these different films, I wanted to become an astronaut exploring the cosmos after watching Interstellar, and maybe the next day even wanting to become a race car driver after watching Fast and Furious. And even watching films like Nemo made me want to become a fish. But it wasn't until I stumbled upon the captivating world of filmmaking that everything clicked. From the new and awe-inspiring moments on the big screen, I found my calling. I started creating vlogs. Not the professional kind, but the goofy, low-effort gems that showcased my enthusiasm for filmmaking and videoing. And in those early videos, I was the director, the actor, and the audience all at once. Stuff like this. Yep, that was me giving a YouTube tutorial video on how to use a hoverboard. And which I did ended up crashing in the video. Put that aside, however, picture a young Spielberg with an iPhone 6 depicting and using action figures to symbolize epic battles of unparalleled scale. Yes, that was me. And in my youthful exploration of filmmaking, I was also in the phase where I was able to transform these lifeless action figures into protagonists of a world steeped into grim realities of war. Now, with an iPhone 6 serving as my lens, I was able to breathe life into these inanimate characters, turning them into symbols of conflict and resilience. And through my imagination and the lens of my blurry iPhone 6 camera, the once static action figures were each given a story and life. And with the power of film, I was making anything imaginable into a plot so detailed and emotional, showcasing my youthful creativity. However, as fate would have it, the dream of becoming the next Spielberg collided head-on with my parents' expectations. Engineering, they said, was the path to success, and as so, they were extremely against me doing film as a major in college. We would have weekly arguments, my mom doing and screaming more research for more than scientists just to prove to me why film is not the way. Tears were shed, and screams echoed in the confines of my own bedroom. And of course, you guys already know, you cannot win an argument against your parents, especially if you've got Asian parents like me. And you know what they do if they're mad at you? They hit you with one of these. And I definitely did not want to get whacked by one, which means I couldn't win the debate against her. But you know what they do really like? Is when you exceed and be the best at something. And so that's what I did. Defying their doubts, I was able to use these setbacks as fuel to propel myself into a realm of creativity that I never knew existed. I was more than motivated to prove to my parents that I can be the Hollywood breakthrough that I dreamt of as a kid. My films evolved from trashy videos to professional collaborative ones. I joined forces with other aspiring filmmakers, creating a synergy that turned dreams into reality. I started going on TikTok, searching different film techniques to use, create actual scripts and storyboards, alongside gathering friends with me to pursue our dreams of filming. My films became a reflection of my growth, each frame a testament to the journey I was on. And I worked day and night along with my friends creating a film about bullying with proper cinema line film equipment, which completely overshines my iPhone 6, and submitted it to the JIS film competition in 2023. And against all odds, I have made the cut. And now I'm able to look back at my 2022 submission, and I marvel at how much I had transformed. And I'm not just talking about the films. I'm talking about how I've evolved from a wide-eyed dreamer to now an actual filmmaker. And now I'm here, standing at the intersection of dreams and reality, with a gallery of videos full with memories and a heart brimming with pride. Now I'm able to look back at my old videos. A lot of them were messy, raw, and incredibly stupid. But it was undeniably authentic. And that is the beauty of it. The ability to revisit past through my filmmaking journey holds a profound significance in my life. Not only can I look back and see how much I've gotten better at film, but I also get to revisit all those moments of fun I've had as a child. It's as if each video serves as a time vessel, carrying me back to the essence of moments long gone. The lens becomes a time machine, allowing me to witness the pure, unfiltered joy of childhood innocence, and the laughter that echoed in those early recordings, the genuine curiosity in my eyes, and the boundless energy that defined my youth, all captured in the frames of those videos. Now, as a 17-year-old filmmaker, I am not merely a viewer, but an active participant in my own history, immersing myself in the emotions, dreams, and aspirations that were once defined each passing moment. Unfortunately, as much as I've grown as a person, my mom is still not letting me do film. But that's okay. You know why? Because through this incredible journey, I've discovered that film is a time machine. Something that not only allows us to vividly experience and reconnect with the moments in the past that have shaped us, but is also just about filmmaking. So, what about actually watching them? You see, imagine this. If you will, the magic of a cinematic time machine, a time vessel that is able to transcend the present, the past, and the future. Something that is able to carry our youngest dreamers to places and possibilities that exist beyond the boundaries of our current reality. Picture this: a young child, wide-eyed and filled with boundless curiosity, sitting in a darkened theater or huddled at home with a screen aglow. In those moments, as the opening credits roll and the story unfolds, a transformation occurs. Matter of fact, you guys don't even have to imagine this. We all have that one movie that sparked our interest for something, whether it's watching a superhero movie and going home pretending to fight off the bad guys, or even a friend of mine who watched Top Gun for the first time, now turning him into a plane enthusiast. The child version of you is no longer just a viewer. They become a time-traveling adventurer, a space explorer, an astronaut, or a hero in the making. I have this friend. Let's call him Bob. Bob used to love watching movies like Cars and Fast and Furious when he was a kid. Now, years later, which I'm still friends with him, it is incredible to see how these movies have influenced not only him, but his life and career path. He's turned his childhood passion for cars and movies into a driving force for his work, and it's really interesting and lovely to watch. Bob didn't just enjoy these movies as a viewer. He absorbed the excitement and energy they portrayed and made it a part of who he was. His love for cars wasn't just a phase. It was a genuine passion that fuels his every action and decision today. For example, he worked at Porsche Indonesia and worked hard in school to hopefully get enough money and a good education in college to earn enough money for something, for example, like a Porsche GT3 RS. And it's all because of the inspiration that he got from those movies. It's amazing to see how much of an impact movies can have on a person's life. Bob's story is a symbol to the transformative power of childhood passions and the ability of movies to shape and drive one's future endeavors. These days, you can't even have a normal conversation with him without diving into the world of cars. Sometimes, out of nowhere, this guy would even create noises from his mouth, imitating a car engine or a drive-by. It's kind of weird, but it's also kind of cool at the same time. Sometimes, I would even take a picture or selfie of me inside my car, and he would be able to analyze the fabric or the shape of my seat. Because since he is so obsessed with cars, he would know the exact model of car I'm sitting in. Until now, I still have no idea how he does it, But then again, his whole life has been shaped around cars by watching these movies, so it does kind of make sense. But overall, cars are not just a hobby for him. It's a full-blown obsession that has seamlessly woven himself into the fabric of his life. Now, this enthusiasm isn't just a fleeting burst of excitement. It's a driving force originating from first watching such movies that pushes him to excel in his chosen field. His journey from becoming a kid who doesn't know anything into a dedicated guy who works hard to earn money and study for cars is a symbol of the profound impact that films can have on shaping our personalities. And it's not just about the entertainment, it's about how the cinematic experience can ignite a flame within us, shaping who we become and infusing our lives with a sense of purpose. Even myself as a child, I found myself captivated by these movies, particularly those in the science genre. One series that left a lasting impact on me was Transformers. Watching these films not only provided me with entertainment, but also sparked a genuine curiosity and fascination for robotics and engineering. The idea of these transforming robots and the seamless integration of technology in the movies fascinated my young mind. I actually want to thank my mom over there, who's in the crowd right now, for not letting me do film as a major, as it allowed me to explore my different interests and hobbies, which does include robotics. Now, fast forward into the present, I now find myself actively pursuing my interest in robotics and engineering. The influence of film has guided my educational and career choices, steering me towards a path where I can contribute to the advancement of technology. Whether it's studying different algorithms, learning a new computer science code, or even experimenting with hands-on engineering projects, my journey is a testament to the profound impact that early exposure to movies has had on my professional pursuit. And in the end, it's a reminder that sometimes our childhood loves don't just stay on the screen. They become the driving force that shapes our entire existence. Young viewers can see themselves as future heroes regardless of their background, gender, or ethnicity. And the power of representation in film cannot be overstated, as it opens doors for every child to envision themselves as the protagonist of their own tale, or even envision what they want to become in the future. And so, the impact of these cinematic narratives is not confined to the screen. It extends into the real world, shaping the aspirations of the next generation. Now, let me ask you guys this. How many astronauts, scientists, leaders, teachers, or different occupations in these various fields were once children inspired by the adventures that they witnessed on the silver screen? Films aren't just stories on a screen. They're mentors, influencers, and companions on our individual quests towards a future shaped by our passions. So as my last message to you all, have a great Friday, and when you guys get home, give yourself a break from all the work you guys have been having. Watch some Netflix, and maybe you guys will be inspired to do something in the future. My name is Jaythaneal, Scholar of Sutrisno. Thank you for listening, and have a great night. Thank you.